Hello player, today we will analyze the match between Viswanathan Anand with the white pieces and Simen Agdestein with the black pieces. e4. Knight c6. Knight f3. e5. Bishop b5. a6. Bishop a4. b5. Bishop b3. Knight a5. Kingside castling. d6. d4. Knight captures on b3. A. Captures on b3. f6. Knight c3. Bishop b7. Knight h4. Knight e7. D. Captures on e5. D. Captures on e5. Queen f3. Queen d7. Rook d1. Queen e6. Knight d5. Knight captures on d5. E. Captures on d5. Queen f7. c4. Bishop e7. This move was inaccurate, the best move was rook d8. For example, rook d8. Bishop d2. Bishop d6. With an advantage for white. Bishop e7. Knight f5. Rook d8. Bishop e3. This move was inaccurate, the best move was bishop d2. For example, bishop d2. Rook d7. Bishop a5. With an advantage for white. Bishop e3. g6. The evaluation became 2.2, this was a serious mistake, the best move was bishop c8. For example, bishop c8. Knight captures on e7. Queen captures on e7. Rook from d, c1. B. Captures on c4. With an advantage for white. g6. Knight h6. Queen g7. Queen g3. This move gives back part of the advantage, the best move was c. Captures on b5. For example, c. Captures on b5. f5. b. Captures on a6. Bishop a8. Bishop d2. Rook captures on d5. Bishop e1. e4. Queen c3. Bishop f6. Queen c4. Queen d7. Rook captures on d5. Bishop captures on d5. a7. Bishop captures on c4. a8 check. King e7. Queen a3 check. King e6. B. Captures on c4. Bishop g7. Queen h3. Queen d6. g4. With a decisive advantage for white. Queen g3. Bishop c8. This move was inaccurate, the best move was bishop f8. For example, bishop f8. h4. Queen e7. Knight g4. h5. Knight captures on e5. Queen captures on e5. Queen captures on g6 check. King d7. Bishop d4. Queen f4. c5. Bishop captures on c5. Bishop captures on c5. King c8. Queen f7. Rook d7. With a decisive advantage for white. Bishop c8. h4. Bishop d6. This move was inaccurate, the best move was rook f8. For example, rook f8. Rook from a, c1. B. Captures on c4. B. Captures on c4. g5. H. Captures on g5. F. Captures on g5. Knight g4. Rook f4. Knight h2. Rook h4. Rook e1. King f8. Knight f3. Rook h5. Bishop d2. Queen h6. Knight h2. Bishop f6. Rook c3. Queen g6. With a decisive advantage for white. Bishop d6. Queen f3. Bishop e7. The evaluation became 4.5. This was a serious mistake. The best move was bishop f8. For example, bishop f8. Rook from a, c1. Queen e7. c, captures on b5. Bishop captures on h6. Bishop captures on h6. a, captures on b5. Rook c6. Rook d6. With a decisive advantage for white. Bishop e7. Rook from a, c1. This move gives back part of the advantage. The best move was d6. For example, d6. c, captures on d6. c, captures on b5. f5. Rook captures on a5. f5. Rook a7. King f8. Bishop g5. With a decisive advantage for white. Rook from a, c1. b, captures on c4. b, captures on c4. Rook f8. This move was inaccurate. The best move was bishop b7. For example, bishop b7. c5. g5. Knight f5. Queen f7. Knight captures on e7. Queen captures on e7. c6. g4. Queen e2. Bishop c8. Bishop c5. Rook d6. Queen e3. Kingside castling. With a decisive advantage for white. Rook f8. c5. f5. Bishop g5. Bishop captures on g5. h, captures on g5. Queen e7. Queen g3. This move was inaccurate. The best move was d6. For example, d6. Queen captures on g5. Queen c6 check. Bishop d7. Queen d5. c, captures on d6. c6. Bishop c8. c7. With a decisive advantage for white. Queen g3. f4. Queen h4. e4. d6. This move gives back part of the advantage. The best move was rook c4. For example, rook c4. f5. Rook e1. With a decisive advantage for white. d6. Queen e5. d, captures on c7. Rook captures on d1 check. This move was inaccurate. The best move was queen captures on c7. For example, queen captures on c7. Knight g4. Bishop captures on g4. Queen captures on g4. Rook f5. Rook captures on d8 check. King captures on d8. Rook d1 check. King e8. With a decisive advantage for white. Rook captures on d1 check. Rook captures on d1. This move was inaccurate. The best move was rook captures on d1. For example, rook captures on d1. Queen captures on c7. Knight g4. Bishop captures on g4. Queen captures on g4. Rook f5. b4. e3. Queen f3. Queen b8. Queen e4 check. King f8. f, captures on e3. f5. Queen d4. With a decisive advantage for white. Rook captures on d1. e3. Rook d8 check. King e7. Knight g8 check. Rook captures on g8. Rook captures on g8. Bishop e6. c8. That was a good move, he doesn't let the advantage slip away. Captures on f2 check. Queen captures on f2. Bishop captures on c8. Rook captures on c8. White's victory. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your suggestions.